could lead me back to those days when we were.
Good morning, guys. It's Charlotte. Welcome back to the vlog. Happy Monday. Today we're doing a week in my life vlog. I haven't done one of these in a few weeks and I'm really excited to get back into it and film more of these types of videos. I've been filming so much like short form content for my Instagram and my TikTok, but I haven't filmed anything for YouTube in quite a while. I think, well, I guess I filmed my November reset, but before that, the last thing that I filmed was my DC vlog, and I haven't really done anything like work related recently, so I'm really excited to get back into this style of content. It's currently 7:37 in the morning. It's Monday. I'm getting ready for work, obviously. If you guys are new here, hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Charlotte. I am a post-grad lifestyle and productivity vlogger. I graduated from the University of Michigan back in April, and ever since I have been focusing on like post-grad content, settling into what I call like the big girl world and my big girl job, kind of just figuring out like what comes next after college, and I'm bringing you guys all along with me as we're figuring it out together. So if that seems like something that's up your alley, make sure you subscribe to the channel down below and join our little family. You guys have been leaving such supportive comments on my recent videos, and I can't even tell you how much I appreciate it. Like, so many of you have commented being like, oh my gosh, when I started my first job, I felt the exact same way that you talked about in this video. Some of you have commented giving me tips on like how to feel more energized after work, on work days, and like that kind of stuff, and it's just been so helpful. So thank you to everyone that has been leaving those comments and, you know, helping me out with my first big girl job. If you're new here, you didn't know, I have my first big girl job. I'm working in the real estate industry. So I work as a marketing manager for a local real estate firm here in Maine. So I'm familiar with marketing. That's like what I went to school for, but I was not familiar with real estate when I started. So I've been learning a ton of new things. Okay, there we go. I think that's as concealed as I'm gonna get. But like I mentioned in the beginning, I'm excited to film this like week in my life, work week in my life, and just excited to get back to making work content in general. This week is going to be a short week at work for me, which I think is going to be really nice. I've been feeling a little bit, I don't want to say like burnt out, I don't think that's the right word, but I've definitely been feeling that overwhelmed feeling recently of like, oh my god, like work is the only thing that I do right now. Like I've definitely been feeling like that a little bit, where I'm like, all I do is wake up and go to work and come home and recover from work and then go to sleep and do it all again the next day. And that's just like no way to live. So I'm excited. We're gonna have a short week this week and a long weekend this weekend, and hopefully that will give me a little bit of time to like rest and recover and like get my mojo back in terms of my energy to do things other than work. We did have daylight savings over this past weekend, like yesterday, and I usually hate daylight savings. I've talked about this in reset vlogs, that daylight savings always makes me a little bit sad, because up here in Maine the sun sets at like 4 p.m. literally. It set at 4:27 yesterday, and yesterday was the first day of daylight savings. But one thing that I forgot that happens during daylight savings is that the sun rises a lot earlier. So I've been waking up in like complete darkness for the last few weeks, and it's really been screwing with my like morning routine. Now it's light outside, like the sun comes up before I wake up, which is really nice because I like waking up when it's already bright outside. So that was an unexpected bonus. Makeup is done. Fun to start the vlog off with a little get ready with me on a Monday morning. I'm going to get dressed and grab breakfast, and then we're gonna head out for work for the day.
I feel so lost and confused. Tell me why we have to hit the ground when it's easier to fly higher, 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 higher. Why do we have to fall back down? Hold my hand and I'll take you higher, 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 higher. I'll take you higher.
work. It's 4:15 and it's so dark out. I am heading home. I'm about to leave. I'm sitting in my office parking lot right now, but it's voting season. Our voting day is tomorrow actually, but I always vote by absentee just because it's easier than trying to like go to the polls on election day. I filled out my ballot. We're gonna go to the town hall and drop this off. We're really feeling like a big girl today for sure. We're gonna go drop this off and we are going to make our way home so I can change into my comfy clothes and get nice and warm because it's freezing out here.
Do we have to fall back down? Hold my hand and I'll take you higher, 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 higher. I'll take you higher.
Okay, we made it home. It's like 5 o'clock. It's pitch black. I should just warn you guys right now, I'm gonna be insufferable about this until the days start getting longer. But anyway, we made it home. I did vote. I cast my ballot, so that was exciting. I changed into my comfy clothes immediately. I've been trying to like embrace the fall and the winter instead of being like, oh, seasonal depression. I'm trying to be more like, oh yeah, it's just like an era of being comfy and slowing down and being more restful, so I'm trying to embrace that. So instead of being like miserable that it's dark outside, I'm like, oh, it's not even that, it's just that it's like cozy time. So I'm like getting in my comfy clothes and like lighting candles, and I've got my like nice soft lighting up in my room. So I've got like my lights on my mirror and my moonlight and my fairy lights above my bed. Obviously like I have my desk lamp too, so like I've got, I don't know, I'm trying to make it cozy in here, and rather than focusing on it being like, oh, I'm kind of sad that it's dark out, I can be like, yeah, it's dark out, but that means that it can be cozy in my room and I can like embrace my love of soft lighting. That's the experiment for the week. I want to update some things. I want to like stay up to date with my portfolio and my resume and all that stuff, because I always forget whenever I get a new job, I always forget to update those things until the next time that I'm searching for a job. I'm like, wow, I haven't updated this in like years. Or like my LinkedIn, for example, like now that I'm a professional, like I want to keep that updated and I want to make sure that like my current job is on there and then I'm just like keeping that active. I just feel like that's a good habit to be in. So I want to do that tonight. I want to like update my portfolio. I have like a website that I host my portfolio on. So I want to like update that and put some of the work that I've done for my job on there. Update like my resume and all that stuff, my LinkedIn. Just like staying on top of my professional career status, I guess. So that is my plan for pretty much the rest of this evening. I think I mentioned this morning I've been really tired. Like I feel like I haven't had a lot of time to like catch up, so I want to spend this week, especially because it's a short week, I don't have work on Friday, I want to like go to bed early and practice good habits. So I want to go to bed like, it makes me sound like such a grandma, but like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Oh my god, I used to be so fun. I'm not about to have a crisis about this right now. This is a good thing. I'm taking care of myself. I want to go to bed at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Last night I also started reading a new book. Oh my god. Okay. I started reading a new book last night. It's Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. I talked about this in book club in my monthly reset vlogs, but I started reading this last night. One of my goals for the month of November is to read 3 books. So this will be my first book of November. But like last night I read this book and then fell asleep instead of watching TV, which is something that I've been doing a lot more recently, is watching TV before I fall asleep. So I'm trying to break that habit again and get back in the habit of reading instead. So I don't know, I was just proud of myself today. I tried to do a lot of like healthy habits and like doing things for myself today, which felt really nice. So anyway, I am going to, like I mentioned at the beginning of this clip, I'm going to go update all of my like professional profiles and all of that kind of stuff, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. Happy Tuesday. We are in the car heading to work today. This is another one of those days that I almost forgot I had my car mount for my camera, and I was running a little bit behind. I was like, I'm not gonna have time to introduce the vlog for Tuesday, and then I was like, wait a minute, I can do it while I'm driving. So happy Tuesday. Today is a super gloomy and rainy day, so I'm like not very motivated to be moving right now, but I woke up and I did my happy light and my reasons why today is gonna be a great day journal this morning. My hair and I are beefing big time this morning. I have these little front pieces that I am so sick of. I'm so sick of them. And the only way to get rid of them is to grow them out, which stinks because it takes so long to grow them out, but it's fine. They're like just long enough still, or they're just short enough that they still don't fit in like a ponytail or a clip or something, so they are just irritating me to no end. But it's fine, I did my best. I might just like redo my hair when I get to the office. But anyway, I am almost to my office, so that, oh, wow, people are protesting outside the town hall. That's fun. I'll see you guys after work.
We've been waiting around for too long for something to show. Same old places and faces of people with nowhere to go. But we're not like them, we are better, both you and I know. Grab your car keys and jacket, 'cause honey, we're ready to go. Let's get in the car and you'll drive. We're leaving tonight, away from these streets and the cold buzzing neon lights. Been keeping our heads above water, struggling and striving. We ain't gonna turn back this time, we'll just keep driving.
I totally forgot to update you guys earlier when I got home from work, but I just got home from the gym. I took a shower. I'm feeling so clean and cozy. Something I've learned about myself since I've started working a big girl job is that I am an evening shower person. I tried for so long throughout college, throughout high school, throughout my like recent 10 years of my life. I tried to be a morning shower person and it's just not for me. I just don't feel like showers in the morning don't work for me. I take way too long to get ready for that. The only time I'll shower in the morning is if I need to wash my hair and I forgot to do it the night before and dry shampoo just isn't gonna cut it. But I just love showering at night. I feel like it's such a good way to like wind down from the day, wash off the day. You fall asleep clean, you wake up clean, and you don't have to shower in the morning either, so. I am like so team night showers. But anyway, I am super comfy and cozy. It is 8 o'clock. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm gonna head downstairs, grab dinner for the night, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. My God, my lips are so chapped. I feel like I've been drinking so much water recently, but I still feel dehydrated all the time. Like yesterday, I drank 3 of these. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, good morning. We are halfway through the week and technically more than halfway through the work week. I feel like I've said a couple of times in this vlog, I don't have work on Friday. It's a national holiday. So I'm super excited. We have a long weekend and today is Wednesday, which means it's kind of like a Thursday if tomorrow is technically like the Friday of a short week because it's the last day before the weekend. So we're getting close to the weekend is all I'm trying to say. But I'm already having a super good day. I woke up this morning, I did my journaling with my happy light. I organized some stuff for my like social media job, my content creation job, this job. I organized some stuff in my Canva and I updated my Instagram content planner. I have content planned for the rest of November over on my Instagram and my TikTok, which is super exciting. I have been loving posting more on those platforms. I've been doing a bunch of different like mini vlogs and that sort of thing. So I always have links to my Instagram and my TikTok in the description down below if you guys want to go check those out and get some more like short form content in between these longer weekly vlogs. As I'm doing my makeup though, I wanted to tell you guys about Merit Beauty. Merit Beauty sent me some products that I wanted to share with you guys, so a shout out and thank you to them for partnering with me on this video. First up, Merit sent me their Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. This is a clean, vegan, and cruelty-free serum that hydrates and plumps your skin for that smooth glass-like texture. This is perfect to use between your cleanser and your moisturizer, and it gives you just such a nice glowy base for your skincare. Moving on from skincare, Merit also sent me some new makeup products. First up is called the Minimalist. This is a combination concealer and foundation. It's so lightweight, it's super natural, it blends right into my skin, and it is like a perfect color match. And then I'm just blending that in with the brush number 1 that they sent me, which is super soft and fluffy. And look at the coverage. It is so spot on to my skin tone, covers up all of my bags and dark circles, and looks super natural. I also love that all of Merit's products are non-comedogenic, so they're not gonna clog your pores or make you break out, which I really appreciate as someone with sensitive skin. So if you guys are interested, you can shop Merit using the link in my description. They offer free shipping on all orders $40 and over, and every first-time order gets one of their super cute signature makeup bags. I've worked with Merit a couple different times in the past. I love all of the products that they've sent me, so it's really cool that I get to partner with them again. So another huge shout out and thank you to Merit for partnering with me on this video. I am just finishing up the last little touches. I never used to be an everyday makeup kind of person, but since I've started working, I don't know, it just kind of feels like part of my outfit to like put on a little bit of makeup. I don't do anything insane. I just kind of feel like my look is unfinished if I go into the office without at least a little bit of mascara on. I don't know. I feel like it's my corporate costume. But I'm running actually kind of on time for once. The only thing I have left to do is get dressed and leave my house. And as long as I can do that in the next 4 minutes, we will get to work on time. Can she do it? The world may never know. Okay, I could not do it. I'm definitely gonna be running just a teeny tiny bit behind schedule, but it's totally fine. Here is the fit for today. Very comfy and casual. Let's head to work.
One hand on the steering wheel, worlds passing by outside. The flickering light of the white lines in the corner of my eye. I'll never leave your side. I'll never leave your side. I'll never leave your side.
What's up, vlog? We made it home from work. I'm fairly certain that I did not film a single clip of me doing any work while I was at the office. I did work while I was at the office, I just didn't film any of it, so I'm out of practice. I have such a bad headache right now. My head, it literally feels like my heart is beating right here. So, ouch. I'm about to change and go to sleep. It's quite literally 4:22 p.m. Don't care. I'm going to sleep. I'll wake up later on, like I'm just gonna take a nap, but my head hurts so badly. On my way home from work though, I stopped at Walgreens and I spent $75 on just like basic stuff. First up, I got a birthday card for one of my friends. It's just like stuff that I've been running out of throughout the course of since I got it last time. I got cotton rounds. I got a new toothbrush because the one that I was using ran out of batteries. It was an electric toothbrush. I got some bubble gum because I love chewing gum, but I don't really like mint gum because I feel like it gets stale and gross faster, and I vastly prefer bubble gum. I got a new deodorant because the one that I've been using isn't really working anymore. I don't know if that happens to anyone else, but like after you've used the same deodorant for a little while, it just doesn't work as well anymore, so I wanted to get a new one. I've never used this kind before, but it smells pretty good and it was on clearance, so I am gonna give this a try. This is the Degree Unlimited. I don't know. It smelled pretty good and it says it's clinically proven sweat and odor protection, which, sorry if this ruins your image of me, but I need it. I got some whitening strips for my teeth and a new mouthwash. This is the TheraBreath brand. I've been seeing this all over TikTok, but I absolutely refuse to buy anything from TikTok Shop. So I was originally just gonna order this on Amazon, but then I saw it in the Walgreens like mouthwash dental care section. I was like, no way, they have it in stores. So I'm gonna try this out. I got the mild mint flavor that says it's non-burning for sensitive mouths. And I hate that like my mouth is on fire feeling after using mouthwash, so hopefully this one is gentle. I got a refill of my favorite toner ever. I use this for everything. I use this on my face, and then you can also use it when you get out of the shower under your arms, and it's supposed to help your deodorant last longer. So that is my little mini Walgreens haul. Again, it cost $75. I don't know why it was so expensive, but that's the world we live in. Anyway, I'm gonna change and have a nap. Good night. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. It is snowing, the first snow of the season. I am very upset. I have like 5-ish minutes before I need to leave. I want to just do my makeup really quickly and fix my hair before we head out, but it's snowing, like fully snowing. Not just a few flakes, like my roof is coated. My car, I remote started it so like the windshield wouldn't be completely covered in snow, but like covered in snow. My lawn catching snow. It's like slowing down a little bit, but I guess I can't complain too much because we've had years in Maine where it snows like this on and before Halloween. So as unfortunate that it is that it's still this early in the season, this is not the earliest that it's ever been. What can you do, you know? I will say having a remote start option for my car has been a lifesaver because I can just remote start it. I think it only runs for 15 minutes. It might be 10 because it kind of like I'll turn it on and then by the time I get outside, it's not actually running anymore. I usually turn it on. I try to leave between like 8:15 and 8:20, which usually ends up being somewhere between 8:20 and 8:27. But I usually turn it on at like 8-ish. By the time I get out to my car, it's usually enough that I don't have to stand outside and scrape the ice off my windshield or like brush snow off of it. So I'm hoping that as we get more into winter, that's gonna continue and I don't have to like start shifting around my entire morning routine and getting out there earlier to brush snow off my car, but that's kind of just the reality of living in a state in the Northeast. When I was in high school though, the car that I drove, I shared a car with my brother and that car did not have a remote start option, so with that car I would have to go out like 20 minutes before I would need to leave in the dead of winter in like January, February, March, which in Maine is the worst of winter, and like scrape the ice off the windshield, scrape the ice off of the doors so you could like actually open the door and get in and start driving. So now that I actually have my very own car, I'm super glad that it has a remote start option. I'm also, the funny thing is like now that we're actually going into the cold season, I have a right to complain about the weather because I remember in the summer I would be like, oh my god, it's so hot, or like I'm roasting today, or I'd be like, oh, it's 80 today and that's so hot, because like in Maine that is really hot. Like we don't usually get temperatures higher than that, but I would always get some of you guys from like California or Utah or Arizona or Texas being like, that's not hot, you should come to my state, it's like 100-something degrees. I'm like, sorry, I can't live up to that. But now in Maine, it's officially freezing and miserable and snowy and I have a right to complain and no one can be like, well, it's actually worse where I live. Because actually, it's worse where I live. Anyway, it's 8:22. I need to leave. Here is my outfit for today. We're definitely going really comfy. I don't know if this is like corporate appropriate or not, but we're going with it anyway. So happy Thursday. Let's head to work. Today, like I've said, I think every single day of this vlog is my last day of the work week this week. So happy basically Friday, even though it's Thursday. Let's have a great day.
I'll never leave your side. I'll never leave your side. Got no money, but honey, we got nothing to hide. If worst comes to worst, I'll be Bonnie and you can be Clyde.
We are done with the work week. I'm actually getting ready for bed. I've been home for quite a while. It is 8:37 right now. I don't want to hear it. I am tired and I want to get as much sleep as possible. I was just sitting in my bed, like scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on my phone, like not doing anything. And I was like, what is the point in just sitting here when I could go to bed? Like, so I was like, you know what? I might as well just like get ready for bed so that if I fall asleep, I can just stay asleep, you know? Like it's just such an awful feeling when you're like so comfortable and you fall asleep, but then you wake up and you have to like get up and get ready for bed. Like you fall asleep, you still wearing your makeup, like you haven't brushed your teeth yet, you don't mean to fall asleep, you're like watching a video or something, and you wake up and realize that like it would be so nice to just roll over and go to bed, but you can't because you still have to like brush your teeth and wash your face and take off your makeup and like change into your PJs. I figured I might as well just save myself the trouble, do the steps in the beginning. I usually on Thursday nights go to the gym and do some kind of like group fitness class. Usually on Tuesdays it's dance fitness and on Thursdays it's kickboxing. But I was like, you know what? I'm not really feeling it today. I don't know, the whole day felt like a Friday, so I've been thrown off because I've been feeling like it's Friday even though it's only Thursday. And I don't know, today just kind of felt like it would be such a good, like, cozy day to just come home from work and appreciate that like the long weekend has started. Like, I just did not have it in me to go like get pumped up at the gym and sweat my butt off and like, I don't know. I really loved the fitness classes at the beginning when I started going to my gym, like September, October. They were so fun and I enjoyed them so much. But recently, I don't know, the vibes just haven't been the same. I feel like one of my main things is like I started going to the gym so I could meet other people my age because there isn't anyone my age that works in my office. But apparently I just like always only give off granny vibes because the only people that do the group fitness classes are like middle-aged women or like older, like grandma aged women, and like they're slaying, but they're still not my peers. So I'm like, when I started going, there were a few more girls that were my age that did the same kind of classes that I did, but I haven't seen them the last couple of weeks. I've been the only person my age in the classes. Like, I went to my dance class on Tuesday. I was the only person there even remotely close to my age. There were women in there that were quite literally double and triple my age, and again, they're slaying. More power to them. But I just like would like to be surrounded at least once a week by people that I consider my peers, you know, like same age group. But that's fine. I will find another outlet. All good. I'm gonna wash my face really quickly. I'm going to brush my teeth and everything. Also, I started using the TheraBreath. I used it last night after I brushed my teeth and this morning when I brushed my teeth. This does taste like drinking chlorine pool water. Like, it does not taste minty at all. It literally tastes like pool water. So, forewarning, I feel like I should have gone with the one that like lights your mouth on fire because at least then I'd have something to focus on other than the fact that this tastes like chlorine. Sorry, TheraBreath. I know everyone loves you, but I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna keep using it. They say you have to try things a bunch of times, like 10 times before you make a decision on it, so I'm gonna keep trying it. Because also I spent money on it, so you better believe I am using every single drop of this, even if I hate it. Hi guys, happy Friday. It's 4:45 and dark outside. Like, I can't even make this up. It is what it is. That's showbiz, baby. But happy Friday. I have done nothing today and it has been so nice. There were a couple of moments where I was like, oh, I should be doing this, like I should be getting out of the house or like going and doing something productive, but then I was like, no, you know what, I'm just taking the day off. Like, I'm taking it in stride as a day off. That's what it's supposed to be. I have tomorrow and Sunday to do any errands that I need to do or like to clean up my room. So I've been watching movies and just hanging out, not really doing anything all day. It's been super nice. But tonight is actually gonna be a fun night. So I'm gonna get ready as I tell you guys about my plans for tonight. I'm using my Merit concealer. I love this stuff. Tonight is actually opening night for the fall musical that my high school is putting on, and I didn't have my vlog back when I was in high school. That was before my time on YouTube. I did theater and the musicals and one-act plays. Like, I did everything that I could theater-wise in my last 2 years of high school. I loved the musicals when I was in them in high school. We did one production called All Shook Up, and it was a jukebox musical, which basically means that all of the music, like all of the songs in that show, were from a specific artist. And the one that we did, all of the music was from Elvis Presley, and it was so much fun. Oh my god, I had the time of my life during that show. I played this like sassy librarian slash like museum keeper. I can't think of another word that I can say on this channel without it. It's just sassy. Like, I was a woman who knew what she wanted in that show. Like, that was my character. And I fell in love with the main guy character. It was basically this like huge love triangle in the show where you've got this like bad boy, leather jacket, motorcycle driving, like Chad type. I think his name was literally Chad in the script. So he comes into town and all the girls fall in love with him, and the main female character falls in love with him. And so to get closer to him, she starts dressing up like a guy and pretends to be a guy so she can like become one of his guy friends. Chad, the bad boy, obviously doesn't know. Anyway, it was this whole love triangle, and my character fell in love with someone who was in love with someone else, and it was just so fun, and the music was so good, and I made such good friends on that show. Like, it was just such a blast. So anyway, long story short, I am really, really excited to see what they put together this year, and it's been long enough that nobody that I did my show with is gonna be in this show, so I won't know any of the actors that are doing this musical, but I think it's always still fun to like go watch and listen to some music and have a good time. So I'm really excited. There is my full look. It's basically the same thing that I do every time I do makeup, but I'm gonna go blow dry my hair and change really quick, and then we're gonna head out to our dinner reservations and then head to the show.
Ready to fire and enough ammunition. 62 hardtop DeVille with a 4-speed transmission. You've got one hand on money, one hand on the steering wheel, worlds passing by outside. The flickering light of the white lines in the corner of my eye. I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side. The windows are rolled down, the radio's on, and my eyes.
We are home. I'm about to go to bed. It's actually a reasonable time to be going to bed. It's 11:26 right now, so Friday night. I know that this was like a super short day of the week, but like I said in the beginning, I really did not do a whole heck of a lot today, so what can you do? But that is gonna do it for this week in my life. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me. I haven't filmed a week in my life in a little while, so sorry if the transition back in was a little bit rough. I have not been editing my videos proactively. I've been like waiting till the very last second, so I need to stop doing that. I'm gonna spend tomorrow editing some videos and getting ahead. So hopefully by the time I post this video, I've been back on like a regular content schedule, posting every Sunday. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on it for me down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But that is gonna be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.